In order to simplify the game in self-refed situations, people come up with concrete definitions to rules that are meant to be judgment calls. Like, if the ball rotates more than 1.5 times on a handset, it's a double, when in fact there is no such rule written in any professional rule books. Such misconceptions are relatively prevalent in doubles volleyball and tend to cause confusion and arguments in a match. This video is meant to address and clarify certain misconceptions pertaining to how the defender is allowed to make their first contact after their opponent's attack. This video will address attacks that don't qualify as hard-driven, and I will release a separate video covering the hard-driven attack. Our first misconception is a pretty basic one. If you transition to doubles from indoor, you undoubtedly were once told that you cannot set the first ball that came over. This is not necessarily true. Though the ball can't be doubled with fingers like in indoor, setting the first ball is perfectly fine as long as it is a clean set, not doubled, and not lifted. Second, you were probably told that instead of defending with open hands, you should put your hands together to deflect the ball up. From this stemmed a common misconception that if your hands are not touching, then it's an automatic double. However, the rules say that the ball may touch different parts of the body as long as the contact is simultaneous. Third, many believe that if the attack is not hard-driven, then the first touch cannot be doubled. In fact, provided that the contact is not made overhand with fingers, consecutive contacts are allowed on the first ball provided that the contacts occur during a single action. In this NVL match, the defender picks up a 2-ball, and the ball hits both his arm and his forehead consecutively in the process. The ref signals that he saw both contacts, but the play continues. Our own Skylar Del Sol happened to be in the booth at this time and explains the ref's decision.
I got a question on that. That ball hit him twice. It was a shot. It hit his arms, and then it hit him in the face and popped up in the air. That's not 2 contacts right there? Wasn't a driven ball.
So, big thing on that play, it's kind of a gray area. You know, you're swinging at one motion on the ball. You're still in the air, diving through the air, trying to play that ball. You're still in one motion playing the ball. So if it accidentally hits you on the way up, as long as it's not 2 different motions on the ball to play it, it's okay on the first contact.
Thank you for watching, and make sure to check the link below to watch part 2, which covers hard-driven attacks.